roar of the approaching waterfall, clouds their thoughts. Ships struggle, but their light weight makes them able to pull away from the river's deadly current. The thought of what more clansmen weighing down the ships would have done makes you shiver. Morale improved. The remaining ships' rowers pull hard, heading for the dredge-lined northern bank. In their haste, the vessels smash against sharp split rocks as they push towards the shore. Some fighters are thrown from their boats, sinking in mud under the weight of their armor. The longships are too spread out to command a unified landing. Amid the chaos, we look at those nearby. Gris, a stout warrior, and a few others like him look ready to rush the dredge. Olvark and his company are close to you, hauling their sealed carts off the ship. You consider your options. If we make Gris charge them, I'm pretty sure he's going to die. We can charge in ourselves, ask the Ravens for some help, but they probably won't do much. They're probably just going to try to get that cart. Or we can cover the battlefield with arrows. So we're going to do this one. I'll do what I can, she says, grabbing a couple more quivers. Oddly, nimbly climbs some rocks for a vantage point. Using the cover, she begins spinning down the dredge. Okay. So we'll take Mogar. Ivor's our main tank, or our main beast, dealing damage. Ivan, we need him to repair armor and bypass armor for damage. Nid is our archer, which frees up one spot. We can either take Eggle, basically run in a tank, or we can take the new guy, Aleo. He doesn't have really that great of stats right now. He has one good ability. I think we'll take Eggle, and we'll spend as much renown as we have, because we're going to need it. So start with Nid. She gets a second ability at rank 6, either Rain of Arrows, same as Oddly, or Slag and Burn, same as the Red Witch from the first game. We're going to take Rain of Arrows. And what are we going to give her? We're going to give her some talents. Either Puncture, which she already gets if she stays still, so that's kind of worthless. Or we could just give her bonus crit, which I think is the way to go. 15% chance to crit. Lock those in. She also has +2 strength right here. At level 6, we have +1 strength and some knockback. Not really that worth it. We can get an extra 20 crit. So we can boost her to 40 crit if we level her up one more time. We're going to give her a bunch of strength. Alright, that's good. Eggle's also going to get a promotion, giving him another ability as well. We'll go with... I think we'll go with Guts, so you can run out into the middle and hit up to 4 enemies. We will max... What are we going to max on this guy? I think being able to dodge armor attacks would be good, and regenning armor as well. But in order to do that, we need to first max this break. Give him 1 there. So we have Oddly raining down arrows, which might slow some advances depending on where they get placed. This guy's got 21, 20. He's pretty beefy. this. Send Mogre up, shred armor, it can destroy them afterwards, and these two can take care of themselves. Maybe try to get Eggle up there and just tank with his first ability. Stonewall is going to be hit for 20, so he can do a level 1 and resist all that damage. So we have a new enemy type coming in, the Skulker. These guys can go invisible, and then when they reappear, cause them all to attack one person. Straight for this guy, deal a big chunk to him. Oh, we have Ivan here, who I guess is buggy, and he's invisible today. That explains why I was missing one unit. Let's try one of these stones out. We have 2 invisible units right now. It can straight up get this kid. Okay. Rook's going to be on Skulker duty. He's going to spend a bunch of willpower to get out here. Get this guy. Okay, so yeah, we have 3 of them. Down here somewhere. Let's hold strong. Right here. Ways to go over. He's got quite a bit of willpower, so we'll just run him up. Let's bring up, oh, son of a bitch. Forgot about those things. I'm wondering if we can tempt, since we've seen this guy. No, we can't. Because we just hit our own guy. So those skulkers can just stop your movement in their tracks. We don't want to go too far. We will take out... We'll do some damage on this guy. I'd rather hit him, but... So we gotta stop this guy from calling for reinforcements. And we need to somehow weaken this guy. Walk up to here. Use Mark of Prey. Ivor can hit this guy down to 1. So we managed to do damage to the Skulker and get him out of stealth by hitting the guy next to him. There's a lot of these buggers around. This guy's moving next, and I don't want to run Mogre straight into his line of fire, so I can only move him over 1. Okay. What 2 units do I want to hit this guy? Take away 2 Skulkers. We're going to take these 2 out, and we're going to lightning bolt these 2. Well, not anymore. Here. Buff up Ivor. I'm in range of this guy, so I need to back up. Back up to here, and we'll mend Ivor's armor so that if he does take a hit, it's not as massive. She can take out one of these Skulkers. They got reinforcements. Oh shit up there. Alright, well, we'll do a couple damage to mid. That's about it. We're gonna weaken this guy for Ivor to go get him. We're gonna spend 2 willpower to do 7 break and shatter this guy too. Move up, attack this guy. Down to manageable strength level. Ivor's in here, break this guy down. I'm gonna do 10 damage here and 9 there. Lightning this guy for 4, and it's going to spread to this guy for 5. Bring him down to 1. So we have a lot of targets. How's it going, Weez? Did something useful for once. I'm gonna spend 3 willpower to kill this guy right away. Stop the reinforcements from coming in, even though I'm greedy. Probably want the extra experience. He's way out of the fight, so we can just run out. My invisible wizard who's bugged out right now. Could take care of these two when his turn comes. Guy for 4 health damage, and we'll spread to this guy to finish him off. This last one to... Oh, we don't even have enough exertion. I guess we'll just... More packets. Hakon works his way through frantic clansmen on his way to you. You made some tough calls on that river. If those ships had been loaded with more people, no telling how many we'd have lost. Thanks. Too bad the landing was so rough. Hakon squints into the distance. Their next attack is coming, and this time they'll come in force. I've led everyone to a dead end. No one blames you. All this is unnatural, just another sign of everything headed towards the depths. Juno and I have an approach. There may be a way out of the situation. A gamble, to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. gods, it's bad when a Valka is the only option. When a Valka option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise everyone will make it. Juno gives Ivan a look. Just tell me your plan. Ivan sighs. With Juno's help, I think I can get us across the chasm. Won't be easy. For me or the caravan. I need to help Ivan and calm these people so they are ready to march. When he's ready. You need to keep this area clear of Dredge at all costs. If the sound of a war horn cuts her off, and everyone turns to look, the Dredge assault begins. Bro Kakon, you know what to do. So the forces you've trained is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. Juno and Ivan move to the cliff's edge. Hakon, surveying the battlefield, says some supply barrels can make a few barricades for defense. Otherwise, it'll be a straightforward assault. Consider what to do. Sacrifice some supplies to make some barricades. Men of Varl begin moving barrels full of food and gear ahead. They look your way for confirmation. You realize the supplies will be ruined in the fight. So at least we didn't take any injuries. We won't be able to use Ivan, which could be a problem. So instead, I think we'll take Leo. So we either take Gris, who has a lot of armor break, and he's pretty tanky. He's a good all-around unit. Or we take someone that can, let's see. Let's take Gris and give him the arm break. And we'll also do some level ups. So we'll level up Ivor. This will let him hit 3 enemies instead of 2, so that could be very useful. And it gives us 2 more points. Right now we have 5% to avoid armor attack. We could boost that to 15. I think that's what we'll do. We'll boost it to 15. And he's going to have +3 strength. We need to remember to use Brooke's horn. We should probably get Gris the extra 2 points in armor break at the minimum for this fight. And now I've changed my ideas here. I'll do what we did before. And we're gonna give her. I'm gonna try to use Aleo's buff on mid every turn. So raising her strength isn't gonna give her that much of a bonus here. So we're going to want her to have a crit. Because we're going to want her to crit on those shots. So I can do knockback, +1 strength, +2 will per kill to keep it going. Or I can just do +20 to crit. Puts her at 40% chance. It's pretty good. And that's it for promotions. We don't have any more. We don't have enough renown for another one. Alright, let's give this a shot. Seventeen, 17 being the two main ones. Most of the guys are all surrounded here. So that makes me want to put Eggle up front, block this entrance. This looks decent. Now we need to stop this guy from coming in too far and hitting our archer. We're gonna put him here as bait and just make him tank for now. Ready to move in on this guy when he takes a step forward. I'm just gonna weaken this guy right away. So, archer duty. Go ahead and weaken this archer, or this ranged unit. Try to get some kills so that she can give everyone some extra wood by being close to this guy. So Ash's stance. You do extra damage to this guy if I get close enough to hit him. Up one and over one. So I really only need to be here. So do 4 damage, not bad. against someone with 12 armor. And a crit gave her 8, so that was working like expected. We go in here and just take all day. More enemies funneling out of the hills. There's so many here. I wish I had like some sort of area effect attack. Take out a bunch of this guy's armor. Use our archer to snipe him. That guy in the back. I can hit him from where I'm standing for 9. Or I can move up and spend 1 less willpower. Ooh, but I don't get the puncture. Damn. Okay. Fair. It doesn't make a difference. So we're gonna go into here and use guts to hit both of these enemies. They have full armor though, but at least we're gonna knock them around a bit, displace them. Let's use Market Prey here. Let's see the conditions for this guy. Yo, 3 for 3 on crits. a kill, so maybe we'll be able to promote him. If I crit, he's dead. If not, 4 for 4. Okay, you. So I think what's happening now is the AI is taking into account Stonewall. But I'm not sure. But we'll Stonewall him. Hopefully he gets surrounded, and then he can use Guts the next round. Okay. A lot of our guys are getting low on armor, so we need to end this fight ASAP. Mark Prey as much as we can. Hopefully this saves Ira a good chunk of time. This hits. 5 for 5. Damn it though. That just makes this guy go next. Where's that? Not what I wanted. Over here, do another Guts. I shouldn't have moved out that far. Pretty much just traded Rook for Ivor here. She was 100% crit. That fight. Juno walks onto the floating land, cradling a kid goat in one arm. She looks strained, but beckons to the families to follow. We shout for everyone to start moving, but the fighters and clansmen alike remain motionless. Large chunks of earth bobbing in midair like ships at sea, as everyone unsettled. Finally, Albert takes the reins of a yacht loaded with the supply cart and walks out onto the first floating step. It supports the load without issue. We go this way, or the dredge kill us all. His words are punctuated by slinger stones thudding into the ground at feet away. Men pick up their children and start running. Caravan animals squawk and bleat in a frenzy. Varl pushes through the crowd while others fight to follow in their wake. The frightened mob tramples a few and knocks a couple more from the ledge before everyone is strangely pacified. Even you feel a sense of calm settle your nerves. The wounded and elderly struggle to make it onto the floating rocks, while fear of the bridge paralyzes the legs of others. The dredge give chase, crossing onto the bridge without hesitation. You charge into the oncoming dredge, shout to Ivan to drop it back, or ask Ron. We're going to charge into it. You launch yourself into the approaching dredge, swinging your axe wildly and driving a few backward. Other fighters and archers follow your lead, holding off the dredge until the last of the clansmen make it past you. The stones under your feet begin trembling, and you realize it won't hold much longer. Run, you shout to the fighters, who join you. Almost all push forward as the stones nearest the land fall away into the chasm below. So we're getting +2 renown for these events, story events, and I believe on normal you get +5. So I guess they want you to get all your renown from fights. Island is growing visibly weaker. Meanwhile, many in the caravan are stunned by witnessing family members fall to their death. The effect is spreading. Everyone look forward and move. Rip a weeping man away from the falling edge. As Ivan and Hayden help him, run to the back and push him forward. Run to the back and push him forward. Your footing is precarious as you reach the collapsing rear of the bridge. You start pushing men, women, and children ahead. Others follow your lead, but it's Clip, the Varl you picked up on the shoreline, who shoves a dozen teetering people forward at the cost of his own life. Clip! Stones behind the caravan are falling faster than the ones rising in front. The rear clansmen are pushing forward in panic. Bulwark shouts, "Knock some of these people over the edge before we all go down." People gasp and flee from it. "We are carrying too much," Pepper says. "We've got to get rid of something before that mender drips us all." Into the depths. You look around and see only people, food, and the massive cart the ravens are on. Only 2 of those are an option. Dump food, or throw the cart over the edge. Don't think he's gonna listen. Dump more food. The ones closest to the supplies look at you, bewildered. "We won't need food if we don't make it across," you shout. Slowly, a couple of carts are unhitched and shoved across the edge. Ivan's relief is almost instant, and the bridge extends, giving everyone more room and time to move. Ivan's screams chill you as it echoes off the cliff of a mere hundreds of feet away. Again, the bridge shakes but stays together. When Juno looks at you, her lips are trembling. "This is killing him," she says, "and I won't let that happen." Her tone is dark and cold. "We'll dump the rest of the supplies." "Thank you. We'll place them in Osmond," she says. Says Juno before returning to Ivan's side. The supplies are dumped and the caravan moves forward. "So, there goes all of our food." "Hayden."
It's hard to believe we made it across that chasm. Now we find what's left of Ormsdalr. Once a great trade town at the fork of the Ormsa River. How many lives must have been lost here?
From the massive Varl to the youngest human children, everyone is sapped from crossing the chasm. Tents are loosely strung up and gear is thrown on the ground as everyone falls asleep. You manage to post a few guards out of habit before sinking down against a crate, wrapping your cloak around you and closing your eyes. Your chest aches as if from a wasp sting. Feeling around for the cause of it, you look down between your leathery gray fingers, running over a red stone breastplate. Gasping, you open your eyes to find your cloak still wrapped around you. No stone armor underneath. The caravan is still asleep, snoring more prevalent than usual. You're able to drift off for a bit more rest before facing the task of a new day. Alright. Let's take a look at our heroes. So miraculously, even though Rook went down, he didn't take an injury. We got another 20-something renown for that fight. But we're going to call it here. Almost done this chapter. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll continue this sometime later in the week. I'll post it on either on Twitch or on YouTube, and you guys can follow from there. Have a great night.